So we do need to get some doors in here, I suppose. Some existing conditions doors. So for all of our doors, I always go to, of course, our Condoc for our Condoc tools is should work, and Condoc tools for SketchUp Pro is the collection, and then we have like these 4.7 dynamic door, and I can just drop that in. And what's really cool about these doors is this, they do snap to, oh, I forget the rules I made on these. It's like 2-inch increments. Oh, what is it snapping to? It's 6'6". Let's see. I think maybe I wrote the rules on the. Well, let's see if we can look at the rules. Dynamic components, component attributes, and the 3D object 78 inches. So, and you'll have to excuse me because I wrote these a while ago, and the whole point behind them is that they report back a tag, which is super cool. I haven't made a tutorial on this just yet. And the length Z, yeah, so it's rounding it by 6. I think I want that to be like a 2-inch, and I forget why I said 6. And I know I was researching like standard door sizes. Gosh, I hate to do this right now, but let's just hit enter and see if that lets me do what I want to do. Okay, so now I can snap this to a 2-inch increment. What that formula was doing is it's rounding out the height and making it snap to a 6-inch increment. I just changed it to snap to a 2-inch increment. But what's super cool about this door, as I mentioned, is it reports back this tag, which I don't think we can see. I keep hitting the wrong one. Component options. Yeah, it does report it back here. And so you can say like, if you want like, I don't know, like a light on it, you know, it reports back. You can do a prefix, and then it reports back 3 feet wide by 3 feet 0 inches wide by 6 foot 8 inches tall. And then you can add a prefix, and this tag shows up in layout, and it's dynamic, which is super cool. So anyway, for another day. But for right now, we got our door in there. Which way does it swing? It swings towards that wall, so I just need to scale this to -1 like that. And we have a door down here, so I'll make a copy of this door like that. I'll use my scale tool and snap it. You can see that our 2D graphic rebuilds itself. Love that. This one you can see that it's swinging in. So I'm just going to scale it. Actually, I need to rotate it by 180 and then move it over here. And actually I should be on the other side because this door, it needs to, this side with the swing should be flush with the wall like that. And I'll go like that. So now it swings in. And we did have another door here, so I will use my select tool, rotate, tap control, copy it by 90, and put this in place over here. Let's kind of get to the side that we need to be on. Let's see, we can scale this like that to -1, enter, and then move this to kind of sit flush right here. And then scale it like that. And there, again, our 2D graphic rebuilds. I don't think there's a door right here. I think that kind of sums up the doors. So, okay, let's do a little bit of model organization. It's important to get this stuff grouped and layered. All right, so all of my doors, I need to select each one and group it. And then this door can kind of come down a little bit so we can snap it there. All right, so now I've got my doors isolated into a group. All right, I hear a lot of people who have trouble with Condoc. It's all based on grouping and layering. All right, and 99% of the problems with your drawings are coming from misorganization, lack of organization, lack of layering. If you just need a place to start, group things by elements. All right. So you have all these different element layers, like, or all these element tags, depending on which version of SketchUp you're in. All right. So we got like columns, doors, entourage, equipment, fixtures, all this stuff. All right. Just group it by those. So take all your doors, put them in a group. That's what we've done here. Take all of your walls. I'll take all of these walls. I'm going to put them in a group. Take your stairs, put them in a group. All right. And take your ceilings and put those in a group. We've already done that. You know, that's like what we've been up to as we've been going anyway. So once they're grouped, you can then start to assign some layers. So you only assign your layers to groups. You could assign it to a component, but typically groups are used for model organization. You assign your layers to groups. For instance, I would assign the layer ceilings. All right, so now I can turn off my ceilings layer. This is going to be my walls. So we'll do walls like that. And then, and I hide things a lot. I'm just gonna hide those. These are gonna be my doors. And so doors, I'll hide those. And then these are my stairs. And so I can then assign that layer and hide those. And my background is already set up. So I can turn everything back on or unhide everything. And then you can always hit all on, and that unhides all of your layers. And of course, always good to hit Control S and save. If you like this video, click the BD button in the top left to subscribe to our channel. Click the video in the top right to see the next tutorial in this playlist. Click the video in the bottom right to go back to the first tutorial in this playlist and see it from the beginning. Click the link in the middle to learn more. I'll see you in the next tutorial.